Hello everyone, welcome to outcome based education. Today we are going to see how to write an algorithm. That means whenever we are having any problem, like a real time problem, if you are taking any real time problem, can be solved by using the programming. That might be any kind of programming language. So, how to convert this problem into a program to solve such a problems? Okay, so in this video we will see how to solve such a problems, real time problems, using the programming. So you whenever you want to solve by any program, you should use concept of algorithms. So we will see what is this algorithm. Okay, so this algorithm is a set of steps that must be followed to solve any problem is called an algorithm. So algorithm is what? It is a finite set of steps. So I can show here in a simple image, like we will have a problems and we can think analytically. So analysis we can do. So the problems plus analysis equals to the solutions. Okay, so how to convert these problems into solutions using the program, we'll see. So first of all we have to check the characteristics of algorithms. So input will be there. So any problem, if you want real time problem, what is the input for that? And next, how to define some steps to solution, to find out the solution or to design the solution, what kind of steps you need to follow. And next, these steps are should be finite. You cannot say infinite methods. Yeah, the methodology will goes like that, so on, without any ending, then you never reach the end to any problem. So the methodology should be finite, and that is what the characteristic finiteness. So your steps should be finite, and finally you will get the required output. That is what your solution. Okay, so these are the characteristics: input, uniquely defined, finiteness, and output. Now we'll consider one real time example. So withdraw amount from the ATM. How to withdraw amount from the ATM? We are all doing in our daily lives, even 10th class or 8th class students also withdrawing amount from the ATM. So well known problem. So how to convert this into program? For that, what we need to do? So first, anything, any program you are going to write, then you assume that problem in your own language, how to define that problem, what are all the step-by-step process you are following to solve such a problem. So based on that only you can easily create any solution for a problem. Okay, so for example, if you want to withdraw amount from the ATM, what we will do? You will go to ATM first, and then you will insert a debit card, then you will enter the pin number. So if the pin number is incorrect, then the transaction will be declined. And next, otherwise you will enter the amount, what you how much you want to withdraw from the ATM, then you will collect the cash, then you will remove the card, and you are closing the transaction. These are all the steps you are following to withdraw amount from the ATM. For instance, now you want to create a ATM withdrawal program, then you have to understand, like, what is the input for this problem. See, the input is inserting the debit card, another input is inserting the pin number, entering the pin number. So these two are the inputs. These two are the inputs. So based on that input, next characteristic is what? Uniquely defined. So uniquely defined means your methodology, your steps should not be ambiguous. That means the clear understanding should be there. That means for example, if you want to do this process, if the pin number is incorrect, your transaction should be declined. There is no ambiguity. Even pin number incorrect, and you can do this action or that action. That kind of confusion we should not give to system. Uniquely defined solution and methods, I mean step by step process you have to define. So it should be well defined. Your methods or your steps should be well defined. Okay, there should not be any confusion for the system. Okay, so if the pin is incorrect, then the transaction should be declined. Otherwise, if the pin is correct, then what to do? We have to tell everything to the system. So how to check whether the pin is correct or not? If the correct pin entered, then what to do? If incorrect pin entered, what to do? Because system doesn't have brain, we are giving some intelligence to the system. Okay, by entering our instructions. That is what our duty as a programmer. So what we need to do, everything you have to mention. If this is happen, what to do? If this not happen, what to do? If anything else required is going to happen in the real time process. This is what only the programming analysis. Because in every problem, as a programmer, we have to assume that what is going to happen when we are doing such a task. So when you have to yeah, you have to think everything. So in the middle, the transaction power gone, for example, power fluctuations or power disturbances came, then what to do the system? Whether your debit card going to be stuck into the machine or it is going to release. So all these things as a programmer, we have to think priorly, and we have to provide the solutions what to do in such a cases to the mission. We have to tell. That is a good programmer. If you want to become a good programmer, you should have abstract level thinking. What is going to happen, you have to predict. So what kind of problems is going to occur, you have to predict. For that problems, you should already write a solution here in your problem. Then your softwares or your programs will become more popular. Okay, now if the pin is correct, then what will happen? Otherwise, what will happen otherwise means, if the pin is incorrect, the transaction will decline. If not, so pin is correct, in that case what will happen? It will ask us to enter the amount. Okay, if it will ask us to enter the amount, then if the amount is available, then you can collect the cash. So you can elaborate this algorithm by analyzing more and more. I have given some important steps here. So after entering the amount also, you can add some more steps. If the amount is available, then you can withdraw the cash, you can continue the transaction. Otherwise, what will happen? The amount is not available, so that transaction is going to close and you can remove the card. So the steps will vary based on your analysis. So collect the cash. If it is the success case, then you can remove the card and close the transaction. So here we know what is the input and what kind of steps we are following. We are checking the pin number, we are checking the amount, and we are doing the withdraw operation. What is the output here? Output is removing your card and output is your amount. So in the previous characteristics, we know the input is the card entering and pin number, and output is the removing the card and your cash. Then next, what is the well defined steps we have taken? Checking the pin number. If it is correct, we are asking the entering the amount. Even the amount also comes under the input, because we are giving as a input in the next stages. So input cannot be given in the starting itself. In the middle of the program also, we have to give some inputs based on the requirements. Output will comes at the end of the program. Sometimes intermediate outputs also will come. One output of the program will going to become input to the another program. If you are doing a huge amount of you are doing some software set of programs you are writing, in that case one output of the program will become input to the another program, that we will learn in the later stages. So now finiteness. So there should be some endingness to your problem. That is what. So if there is incorrect pin number, system cannot wait for 1 hour 2 hour to enter the correct pin. So it will give you 1 or 2 chances or 3 chances. After that, it will take a it will take its own course to decline your transaction or block the card of the tape. Okay, so these are all the solutions they have found. So first time user will enter the pin, so it found it is incorrect. So it will give next chance, it will give next chance. How many chances it should give? If you are giving continuously chances to the user, what will happen? It will become infinite process. There is no ending to enter the correct pin. We don't know when they will enter. So that is why the users or programmers, they have given the option that 3 times only they will give a chance, even for the security purpose also. So after 3 times you enter wrong pin, your card will block for that day. Okay, this is how we have to make our program finite. We should not give a chance to execute infinite way. Okay, so this is what algorithm. If you write a step by step process in a algorithmic model, or algorithm is nothing but you are using like a language English in your regular way, how you are speaking, you are converting your problem into your some sort of steps. So this, once you converted your problem into steps or step by step process using an algorithm, then easily you can write a program. Okay, so we'll see another example. So in this example we'll see student grade calculation. So how to do this student grade calculation? What is the input here? We will get the input as the student marks. Okay, what is the output here? The output will be either grade will print, or either they will pass or fail. If they pass, then the grade will get print. How they can become pass? That is what well defined steps. So definitiveness. So defining the steps, how to calculate the grade. How we can calculate the grade? If all subjects are greater than or equal to 35 marks, then we are going to calculate the grade for him, well, either it is a 500 marks out of 1000 marks or 600. So we have some grade calculation formula, we are going to apply that. So this is how you are going to convert every problem into the algorithm. First of all, as a good programmer, you should write a algorithm before writing a program, because this algorithm is perfect, then non-programmers also can easily understand your problem and how you are going to solve with a program. So these algorithms are useful for developing any kind of programming languages. Either you are using C language or Python language or Java language, any kind of programming language you can use to solve such kind of problems when you convert it as an algorithm. So now in this lectures, series of lectures, we'll see the Python programming language to solve these above problems. Okay, so why we are choosing the Python? That is the question. So these are the popular features of the Python. So the Python is a open source. Open source means you no need to pay anything for using the Python. It is a free of cost. Okay, next, Python is easy to learn. So all the keywords we are using are having very easy syntaxes, not complex syntaxes. You no need to remember uh, different complex syntaxes or semantics. You no need to mention, or you no need to remember. Very easy keywords are there. Whatever in our regular life we are using, those keywords only we will use. So it will be very easy to implement. Next, Python is fast and flexible and portable. So the portable means you can use this Python in any kind of system. Okay, irrespective of the operating systems or anything or mission, you can use different kind of missions, and it is a fast because it is a interpreter based language. And next, Python supports multiple domains. Multiple domains means you are having different domains in your in your society. Like you can have a scientific applications, mathematical applications, or both scientific and mathematical applications, or business applications, web applications, or standalone applications. Different domains we are using Python, and Python also supports scientific libraries. So this is also one of the advantage. And this Python follows both procedural and OOP coding. OOP means object oriented programming. OOP, object oriented programming. So we will see in the next levels what is this procedural language, what is this object oriented programming coding. In the next lectures we will see. So if we learn Python, what is the advantage we will get as a programmer? Because everybody is learning program to become a software engineer. So that is our goal. So what kind of industries are using this Python language? Many industries are using. I have given some set of examples here. Google for developing some search engines and search engine optimizations and ranking based websites. So different algorithms they are developing using the Python. And next, this Dropbox. This Dropbox is like a cloud-based company which can develop some client and server programmings in Python. So Netflix we know very well, we all know very well because in OTT we are using Netflix vastly by many users. They are also using to promote the videos based on our interest. They are using this Python and machine learning codings for grouping or clustering the users in Python. And next, even well-known National Security Agency of America, they are also using Python for cyber security analysis, encryption applications. So there are different applications. Even NASA, they are using to analyze the remote sensing images, and they are using machine learning and deep learning techniques for identifying different objects on the Earth surface or Mars surface, like that. So these are all the different advantages if you learn the Python. And now how to install Python. So installation Python is very easy. The step by step process you can follow from this video. You can go to this URL and download the latest version available and suitable for your OS, whether it is a Windows or Linux or Mac or any other operating system. So you can download in the first step. After that you can click on this download by checking the version or suitable to your OS. And next you can click on the install now button. Okay, by install now button it will automatically install the Python completely. Then you have to verify the Python is installed or not. Then you have to open the command prompt, and then you have to type Python. You have to type the keyword called Python. Then you will get the version where you have installed, which version you have installed in your system. So if it is coming and this Python scripting prompt is open, then your Python is successfully installed. Okay. Next, verify the pip. This pip is like Python installing packages. So this keyword will be used for installing some packages. So we need different packages like a NumPy or OpenCV in future. If you want to develop different GUIs or you want to apply using some like image based codings, different modules are available to the Python. Inbuiltly you will get some modules, required basic modules. But if you want to do some advanced programming in Python, you need to install extra packages. So those kind of things you can install by using the pip. So that pip also perfectly installed or not, you have to check by using the pip command space hyphen capital V. Then you will get the pip version. If the pip version is lower or older version, then you can upgrade the pip version. We will see in the next lectures. First you check whether the pip is installed or not. Next, the Python execution is very easy. There will be two types of executions. One is interactive mode, another one is scripting mode. So interactive mode is nothing but when you enter the Python command, you are using the Python scripting command prompt. There you can directly write line by line code. So A is equal to 10. That means that 10 is going to assign for a variable A. Okay, the 10 is the value and A is the variable holding the value, and this 10 is going to assign for the variable A. So whenever you want to utilize the value of 10, you can call the A. This is the use. Like that 15 you are going to assign to the B. So B is the variable and 15 is the value you are going to assign it to the B by using the equal to operator. Simple mathematics how you are writing in your mathematics in 10th class or 9th class or intermediate, like that only you can easily convert those steps into the Python program. So that is the beauty in the high level programming languages. You don't need to remember some separate keywords like assembly language or binary language. So you can directly use A is equal to 10, B is equal to 10, C is equal to A plus B. This everybody can understand. So easily you can convert your problems into Python. This is the easiness of the Python. So print of C. So the print keyword function, print is the function. You can easily understand what print will say. So print is nothing but printing the information. So whatever information you want to print on the screen, you can use the print function. So what you are printing here, C. C is the variable which is holding the A plus B. So A is 10, B is 15. So A plus B means 25 is going to store in the C, computing the A plus B equation and storing it. So whenever you are having some equation right side, it will compute that equation and the resultant only is going to store in the variable left side of the equal to operator. Okay. So the EC is going to print here 25 is the result you are getting here. Okay, so this is how you can use the interactive mode, small example like a hello world program. And in the scripting mode, all these lines you can write in the one file, and that file you should save as the dot py. That file you should save as the dot py, and you have to run. I will show you. After installing the Python, you will have a idle. The default idle will be installed. You can open that idle. You can click on the start button, Windows button, and search for IDLE. Then you will get the idle, some version, accordingly your Python version. That idle will be defaultly installed along with the Python when you are installing. So after opening this idle, you can go to file, open the new file, and same program you can write A is equal to 10, B is equal to 15, okay, C equal to A plus B, and print of C. This is the function, print function. So you have to save this file. You have to save this file as a .py. Automatically, if you are using idle, Python idle, it will come as a Python file only, .py. You don't need to mention. So now you can save this into downloads or somewhere, downloads. So this is first program. You can save first. So you can check in the downloads. First.py is available. First.py is available. So this is the Python program. You can check the file type .py. Okay. Now go to the command prompt. Go to the command prompt. Change the directory to downloads. And now if you want to run that program from the command prompt, then first.py you have to type and execute. So you are getting the output directly. So this is scripting mode. So multiple lines you are writing in single file and running as the script. This is another mode. Interactive mode means you are writing it in the Python shell. Okay. Even you can use, if you are using the idle, you can have a run option here. So you can use this run module. There also you will get output. Okay, same. So this is how you can execute the Python programs. In this video, I am going to stop with this, and in the next video, I will solve one of the problem I have shown in the previous algorithms session. So I will going to solve one of the problem, either student grade calculation or withdrawal the cash. So another problem you can try from yourself. So in this video, I am concluding with the installation and all. Thank you.